Okay, 9.6 modeling trig functions. This is on page 506 to 509 in your textbook. Modeling trig functions. What we're going to do today is we're going to pull the equation from the graph over here on the right. So we're going to have to determine if it's sine or cosine, and then we're going to have to find the values of a, b, h, and k and plug it into the function. I did write the steps here on kind of to the left of our first graph here, just to kind of help you, guide you through these. So the first thing you want to do is find our max or min values and my max value is up here at the 5, right? So I'm just going to write this equation y equals 5 because it's hitting all those points on the top. The minimum value here is way down here at -1, so y is equal to -1. And with that, then I can identify my k term. My k term is the midline, and it's just the average of your max and min. So if I take my max 5 plus my min value at -1 and divide that by 2, I get 4 divided by 2, which is 2. Alright, so that's where y equals 2, and that's right here, right? There's the midline. Cool. Alright, so once I find the midline, then it's really easy for me to find a. I can just literally count 1, 2, 3 up to the max value, or 1, 2, 3 down to the min value. So a is 3, or I can go ahead and plug it into a formula where basically I'm taking the max minus the min, dividing it by 2, and therefore I get -6 divided by 2, and that is... Oops, that's positive 6 divided by 2, and that is positive 3. 5 minus -1 is positive 6. So, there we go. So 3 up, 3 down, there's that possibility. So, next, after I find a, I'm going to go ahead and determine if it's a sine or cosine function, and at x equals 0 is where I'm going to start, and that's right at the y-axis, and it starts right there. Right? So I got 0, 2 is my starting point. And since it starts at the midline, or if you even start at the max value, there is no h. So h equals 0, and then since it starts at the midline, I also know that it is a sine function. Okay, cool. Next, what I need is the period, and the period is where I end. So if I start here, I go 1, 2, 3, 4. That is the 4 parts around the unit circle, and I'm going to end right here, and I can see 1, 2, 3, 4 to give me pi. So I just cut that in half to get that second one, so that's pi over 2 right there. So the distance from my start to my finish is from 0 to pi over 2, or pi over 2. So period is always 2 pi over b, and that is equal to pi over 2, and that's how I'm going to find my b term. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and cross multiply here, and I get b pi equals 4 pi, and if I divide by pi to both sides, cancels out those, so b is equal to 4. Cool. Alright, so now I know it's a sine function, and I have a, b, k, no h. I got everything I really need, so I'm going to use this formula y equals a sine b of the quantity x minus h plus k. And now I'm just going to plug everything in. Y equals a, which is 3. And it is positive 3 because, again, I have no reflection since I'm going up, right? So no reflection here. Then sine b is 4, what I solved for, and then it is, h is 0, so x minus 0 is just going to give me h there, and then plus k, which is 2, and there is the equation right there that I'm looking for. Y equals 3 sine 4x plus 2. If you could, you guys, go ahead and try number 4 on your own. Who cares if you get it right or wrong? Just try this problem. Pause now because I'm going to show the answer. Alright, and here you go. The only time we would have an h term is if it's in the minimum value. And unfortunately that's not in your notes, but we'll do that in class. Thanks.